Hello, the Trump administration is challenging things that are tried and true and successful over a period of time. I'm talking about Head Start. Head Start is a successful government program. It has proven results. It benefits children and their educational outcomes. Um, Children that participate in Head Start have better educational outcomes than those who don't from similar circumstances. If anything, the government should be investing more into Head Start. It should be better resourced, and it should really be getting a lot more credit and attention and resources and whatever else they need. But Trump is deregulating it, which is really kind of scary. And he's saying that he wants the states to run it. So I live in the state of Missouri. Here in Missouri, they can't even get the daycare ladies paid. There is a state program in Missouri to, I guess, like a voucher program to pay daycares. I don't know if it's been resolved, but I know there was a time there where the daycare ladies were not getting paid because the state did not have it together to get the daycare ladies their money. So I don't know how well this is going to work, and I think that it's just very, very unfortunate. Okay, and the next thing, vaccines. You don't have to be a medical expert to understand that vaccines are effective. Unless you are very, very old, you probably don't know anyone who has polio. You've probably never seen it. I know that I read a newspaper article here in the local Kansas City newspaper some years ago, and there was someone in this area who lived in an iron lung. They may have been like the last person in America to live with those unfortunate circumstances. You want to know why? Because there was a vaccine given, and so now there are not a lot of people walking around with polio. Or living with polio, I should say. I shouldn't say walking around because I'm pretty sure polio impairs that. I don't have children, so I've never gone through the process of getting children vaccinated, but I talked to my own mom about vaccines. She told me about I think it's the MMR vaccine, measles, mumps, and rubella. She said, yeah, that's just one shot, and Trump is wanting to break that up into 3 shots. Well, guess what? Mom said that I got that MMR vaccine, and I have never had measles, mumps, or rubella. Look at that. I don't know that I know anyone that has had that. So, again, something that is tried and true is now being challenged by the Trump administration. Now, I do know that just about all types of insurance covers vaccinations, like those vaccinations for children. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the issue here. I also wouldn't be surprised if this is like a matter of ego for Trump, because long ago, before he was president or anything, I heard him on TV complaining about vaccines, or maybe he was president, I don't remember, but he did say this long ago. He was complaining about vaccines and how it damages children. And I'm not going to say, because it's kind of mean, but you can imagine why that might be kind of a sensitive spot for Trump. With all that being said, Trump was a late in life dad. Now, he'll never attribute that to any deficit in any of his own children, but he was a very late in life dad, and that right there contributes to some problems with children, or I should say some abnormalities. And his wife, when she conceived, she was no spring chicken either. So, I mean, that is a factor. That's probably more of a factor than vaccines. But again, I am not a medical professional at all. But I do know that I've never known anyone with polio, and I've never heard of anyone calling out of work because they have rubella or their child has the mumps or even the measles. So, I mean, looks like vaccinations work to me. And now they have this black lady that I don't know if she's been nominated, maybe she's already in the position, but she is the CDC director. And I'm like, my goodness, this woman, she's a doctor. Her name's Dr. Schwartz. But I'm like, does this woman have any sense at all? It's like, you are going to be the flunky when infant mortality shoots up to the same levels as it probably was in like the 1800s. She's going to be the fall guy. And it's like, lady, grow up. Like, what do you think? What do you think's going to happen here? Like, what went on with Pam Bondi? That will be little league because I don't know that anything really bad, all that bad has happened to Pam Bondi aside from her getting like kicked to the curb and forgotten about. But this new lady, like, you are going to be raked over the coals, lady. And I just do not understand why people do not see the pattern here. So yeah, this black woman is going to be the fall guy when polio, when we see a resurgence of like a polio and people are limping around with canes when they're 5 years old. And this idiot is just sitting here, you know, so proud to have that nomination from Trump. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about how Donald Trump is challenging things that are proven to be effective. So really, what is the end game here? Like, I'm just this whole presidential administration is worse than what I even expected. And I expected things to be pretty bad, but things are worse than, I even imagined. So anyway, try and have a good day. Bye.